with an opening statement from Coach and then turn it over to questions for Rose. We'll dismiss her and then move back to Coach for questions. If you are joining us via Zoom, please use the raise your hand function or message in the chat if you have a question. We will go ahead and start with an opening statement from Coach.
Well, I thought both teams battled really well. It wasn't the cleanest game again, but I thought that the teams battled, and sometimes that's what you ask of your team, is to go out there and battle and fight, and then you have to go back and look at your mistakes and try to fix them.
All right, now questions for Rose. We'll start with Ethan.
In another fight today, 2 straight days where y'all had really close games. Just what are you hoping that you'll learn from? You had the joy of winning yesterday, and then I'm sure the heartbreak today. Just moving forward.
Well, softball comes with a lot of ups and downs, a lot of highs and lows, but at the end of the day, it's all about learning. We learned something today, and when we get back to Auburn, we're going to fix it and get ready for postseason.
When the ball came off the bat, did you think it was going to go out by chance?
I did not. I am not the strongest hitter, and I honestly haven't even hit it that far in a while. But I really was just looking to get a ground ball to the right side, and it went there. So, yeah.
Back to Ethan.
And then Maddie winning pitcher of the year today. Just if you talk a little bit about what she means to the team.
She's awesome. She brings her energy and her love for the game every single day. Even on her not so best days like yesterday, she always gives us her best, and we praise her for it. And no matter what she does, she's always there for us. She's always just the heart of this team, always giving everything she's got. And she's such a good leader on this team.
Any more questions? Go ahead.
What can you guys take from weekend into postseason next week?
Well, some good things is we know how to fight. We definitely know how to fight and battle our hearts out. And I think some things that we can learn is, just always continuing to pass the bat. Home runs aren't going to get it done all the time. So just using every single person in this lineup and on the bench to get a win, is very important. So definitely just using all the mechanics that we got and using everybody.
Any more questions for Rose? Great, thank you. All right, now questions for Coach. We'll start with Ethan.
It would mean a lot to the team to get to now in the NCAA tournament host in Auburn. Would you just talk about if you think your team is worthy of one of those top 16 host seats?
What do you think?
The fight that y'all showed this week seems like y'all are definitely wanting to play for more in the postseason.
We won 6 out of 8 series in the SEC, second strongest conference in the country. So.
A little bit about Maddie and Shelby's performance today.
I thought they battled, and that's one of the things we got to go back and work on. We walked a lot of batters and hit a lot of batters in the 2 games that we played here. We probably walked and hit as many in these 2 games as we have half the season or during the SEC play. And so I don't know if that's our pitchers trying to be too fine or whatever. But we put ourselves in a lot of trouble. And I think both runners that were leadoff walks, I think both of them ended up scoring. One in the, what was it, the first or second inning? What was it? Yeah, in the first inning, leadoff walk, and she ends up scoring on an error. And then a leadoff walk, and she ends up scoring on a home run. You just can't have those. And that's something that we normally don't do. So we're going to talk about that and work on that. And then defensively, just making routine plays. I thought we tried to force some things defensively the last 2 days. And it just not real good decisions. But those are things you can work on. You can see it on video. You can fix those things.
Any more questions for Coach from people on Zoom?
But the reason I asked you that I wasn't trying to be whatever you want to call it. I won't use the word, but I think I think when you come to a conference tournament, you don't play yourself out of anything. You play yourself into something, which South Carolina is doing, but I don't think you can play yourself out because you've already put the regular season to bed. And yes, I definitely feel like with an overall strength of schedule of 23, playing in the second strength of schedule conference in the nation. So yes, but we'll see.
Great. Thank you, Coach.
Thank y'all.